Hello, my name is Timothy, or Timosaurus as you may know me as on this channel. This video is going to be a bit different. It's not game related, it's a bit more philosophy, but I'll be shoving religion down your throat, of course, just something I've thought about, and I feel people might have similar questions to me at all ages. If you're young or if you're old, you might ponder about this stuff, but things like why is murder okay if it's an enemy, if it's a war, why is world peace not reached yet after we know the consequences of war? And why do people feel they need to fight and force their beliefs? We all have opinions and beliefs. Everyone's adopted some form of religion, whether it be Catholicism, Muslim, atheist, or another form. But we have other beliefs. We have beliefs in our government, of our system, of our laws, of our countries, patriotism, and a lot more. From the dawn of time, people fought for dominance over their beliefs. Now with the recent rise of settlement, a few thousand years ago, instead of having a belief of this land belongs to my family, it belongs to a kingdom, my country. In the ancient and medieval eras, as we know, people forced their belief of their country being better or triumphant over others with the ancient Romans. They fought, and also many medieval kingdoms, like the Vikings. And you had people in these countries that would also believe they would do a better job, and you'd have revolts, or you wouldn't have coup d'etats back then, but and this would be whether it be because they could make changes, or they're special in some way, whether they be a religious figure, or they just felt they deserved it for some reason, like a general. We've seen this over and over history, whether it be coup d'etats or full-out revolt, and personally, I don't think very much end ever, really, because of our species. Now, I assume you're a Westerner due to you having the privilege to have a computer and can afford the luxury. If you're a Westerner, you obviously believe in Western laws because you've been raised, such as I have. You believe murder, theft, and other crimes are wrong, and those who don't believe that law are punished, and you support this. But who is to say, we're not wrong? In history, people believed they were right. The Nazis believed Jewish people were vermin, and so did German enemies, enemies of the Germany. And people were killed for being a Jew or being a Soviet or being French, just because of their title. And, the Schutzstaffen, the SS, and the Nazi Party believed they were right. And also the Soviets after World War II forced Czechoslovakia, Poland, and East Germany to be communist states and have the communist political party because they believed their political party was correct. And to say who's to say we're not wrong, I'm not saying the Holocaust or enforcing political beliefs do anything positive to anyone. But I'm raising a point that we've been doing the same things that our ancestors have been doing, forcing our beliefs onto others in form of war, prosecution, or other forms of force. In recent times, the rise of terrorism has been run rampant, in a couple of years, in the last 10 years or so. And groups such as, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria and Al-Qaeda have fought for their beliefs, but have also committed acts of terrorism atrocities. Personally, as a Westerner, I believe in Western laws, I don't agree with these acts of atrocities and terrorism. But I don't condemn them for fighting for their religion or other beliefs, nor do I condemn any coalition or force that opposes them because they're doing the same bloody thing, fighting for their beliefs. And how can I condemn ISIS or any other terrorists for fighting for their beliefs? How can I say they're bad people for fighting because they believe their religion is a better part than the other one? If I did such a thing, it would be blatant hypocrisy. The British people, forced the Imperial British Empire, forced Aboriginals and natives to flee or be killed and treated them badly like they were vermin. And just like, Nazi Germany did to the Jews. Because they believed they had a right to the land, just like ISIS does. They believe they have a right to they believe they have a right to Iraq and Syria. Do I condemn the British for treating the Aboriginals like this? No, I don't, because, there's a beautiful quote that humanity never changes, and that quote, just sums up humanity as a whole. But we believe we've changed. Humanity now, if you ask Western, they'll believe that our society is better. It's orderly. And they might be correct. But that doesn't mean we're better. That doesn't mean we've made improvements. Because technically we're just the same as other people, We've done the same things as our ancestors. We believe we're better. We believe we've matured as a race. But the truth is we haven't. Now you might be saying we can grow, You might be saying stuff like that. But we'll just keep doing it. We've done it in the past, and we'll probably keep doing it because we believe, us Westerners believe, and we force our beliefs onto other people. But now you might be asking yourself, can we change that? Can we be more accepting of all beliefs, no matter how drastic they are? And the answer is, I don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't think it is possible, and if we even attempted such a thing, there'd probably be war and conflict. So it is good that maybe we force our opinion on other people and beliefs. And maybe it's good that we're so, we have such authoritative societies. And you might not believe that that's how I view society. Society in a whole is authoritative. We go to authority. If authority is the big man. If we don't believe in authority, then we're punished. But if we let beliefs run rampant, there'll be just divisions in society, and this might cause even worse things. And this is where it gets a bit strange, because if you let, beliefs and opinions all collect into a society, all be allowed, and have no basis, there's no borderline between one person's belief and the others, of course you'll have, individuality, a lot more creativity, and, everyone being themselves. But at the same time, you have a lot different. You'd have a lot more of a risk of people, being, outcasted. You'd have a lot more division in society, and a lot less, nationalism, I suppose, because a lot of people would, they wouldn't get together and stuff like that, because they'd all have different beliefs. They'd all have different looks in the world, and we're raised to believe in a certain way. We're Westerners, and maybe that's a good thing in a way, because if we weren't raised in that way, then there'd be issues. There'd be a lot more conflict, and there is issues in Western society. There are people that do not agree, and they think murder's okay and stuff like that, and we don't agree to that. And we as a whole all agree that that stuff's wrong. But in other societies, it's not. So that's the thing. If we let those ideas go rampant, where we allow those ideas, there is no basis. There is no murder is wrong. There is no this is wrong, this is right. It's all up to you. Then there'll be a lot more individuality. But at the same time, there'll be a lot more conflict. There'll be a lot more hate and prejudice. And so maybe it's a double-edged sword, if you will. And you might be asking yourself, is there any way to fix this? Is there any way to, somehow merge all these ideas together, or anything like that? And personally, I cannot answer that question for you, because I do not know. If we did try, there'd probably be a lot of backlash, conflict, but and that's just the way of things. So, but yeah, I appreciate you for watching the video and your viewership. I hope you have a good day, and enjoy your because it's been Christmas and New Year's recently. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. If you wish me to do more of these types of videos, feel free to say so. Or if you'd like something different contents, I'd also appreciate that feedback. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.